Hello YouTube, what's up? This is Bud Dean Langley here, and I'm here for another video, and I'm gonna have another rant for y'all, so let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Okay, this rant is gonna be a WWE rant. I've done rants on the previous deleted channel, which was the same exact name as this new channel, but I want to go a little bit in more detail here for this rant. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, guys. Alright. This WWE rant is going to be better than the previous two, so I don't know how long it's going to be, but let's just go ahead and get started, y'all. Alright, I've been having this rant in mind for a pretty long time. I mean, I just told one of my friends the other day on Facebook Messenger that I wanted to do another WWE rant and go in, like, for this rant I want to go in more in details, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, if y'all watch WWE on a daily basis, Raw and SmackDown, this rant is only going to be for Raw and SmackDown because of NXT UK, 205 Live, and NXT. All of those shows are amazing shows in my opinion. But Raw and SmackDown, let's go ahead and talk about those, and that's when we talk about the rant. But first I want to talk about Raw. Okay, Raw, we always get the same old storylines, same old matches, and just terrible shows, you know, like, for real, it's bad, you know, like, for real. Raw, it's bad. Like, Baron Corbin, I mean, he was part of why it was bad, but he's not the only reason, you know, because WWE, it's just terrible these days, guys, it really is. Like, why the fuck do y'all even have superstars if y'all ain't gonna use them or book them the right way? Like, Nakamura has had the US title for a while now, and he's barely seen on SmackDown to defend the motherfucking thing, you know, which is just fucking trash, you know. Like, Nakamura, he's great, but in WWE, they're taking a big advantage of the guy, if you know what I mean, because he's barely seen on TV anymore. He barely defends the US title at Raw, at SmackDown, or the pay-per-views, which just they're ruining not just Nakamura, but they're ruining the US title, if you know what I mean. Like, WWE, they're ruining the title, they're ruining Nakamura. It's just time to fucking move on and either have him on TV or don't even give him the title. Like, for real, don't give Nakamura a title if you're not gonna have him on TV to defend the motherfucking thing, you know. AOP, I want to talk about them too. AOP, they're on the Raw roster currently, and they had the Raw Tag Team Championships, and they won them by defeating Seth Rollins in a 2-on-1 handicap match. And just like a week ago or whatever, they fucking lost the titles to Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, which I have no problem with, but these title matches, they're just no good hardly anymore. I mean, the Intercontinental Championship match between Ambrose and Rollins at TLC, it was okay, but it's just a little bit boring, you know. It's a good match in my opinion, but it's just boring as well, though, you know, like boring and good, you know, both at the same time in my opinion. But yeah, the state of the WWE, though, I'm going to talk about it too in this rant, because WWE these days, guys, Raw and SmackDown, it's just boring, same old booking, same old matches, storylines, etc. Like, they have these titles on here, and they make the same people hold them various times. Like, Charlotte, she's held the SmackDown Women's Championship I don't know how many times. Alexa Bliss, no offense to her either, but she's held the Raw Women's Championship a bunch of times. It's time to give it to somebody else, you know, like Ronda Rousey, sure, she's the current Raw Women's Champion, and which I'm glad because she's had a pretty good run so far. I mean, people may not like Rousey, but I do. I think she's really talented. I mean, she's, of course, better in the UFC, but still, in WWE, she's really good, and I think they're booking her the right way, you know. But yeah, the other people, like Nakamura, No TV time for him, and no TV time for the United States Championship either. AOP, they lose the fucking tag team titles to fucking Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. What's another title that we don't see much of? Oh, the Universal title either. The Universal Championship, it's pretty much dead at this point because they gave it to a fucking person such as in Brock Lesnar, and the dude is never there. Like, WWE needs to get their fucking shit together, if you know what I mean. Like, put Nakamura on TV, make him defend the damn title more. Put AOP on TV and make them a dominant team like they were in NXT. And as far as the Universal Championship goes, Brock Lesnar needs to lose it as soon as possible because he's never fucking there. He doesn't give a shit about the WWE. He only cares about the money. What else? Just, they don't know how to book superstars anymore. You got such great talents like Rusev, Nakamura, AOP, Sanity. All of these are from both Raw and SmackDown, by the way. Samoa Joe on SmackDown. Even a wrestler that's been there for years, and Jeff Hardy, he's looking pretty bad these days too. He really is. He's looking very bad these days. I mean, it's not his fault. It's just how WWE is trying to ruin his successful career that he's had within the company. You know, Bray Wyatt, he's not injured or nothing, but he's never on TV. I mean, he made his return at Starrcade this year, but he hasn't been on Raw. You know, I mean, he's not injured or nothing. He's just not been on Raw. But hopefully, when he comes back, hopefully they don't ruin his character like they've been doing the last 2 years or so, you know. I mean, when he was in the Wyatt family, he was really good. Even his solo run, it's been really good. But they're just not booking him the right way. They're not. The WWE, they're not booking Bray Wyatt the right way. And he's never on TV. Just book these people the right way, WWE, you know. Book Nakamura right, book Rusev right, book Jeff Hardy right, book Samoa Joe right, and other people, you know. I even feel bad for Baron Corbin because, I mean, he was part of why Raw ratings were going down, but all of this ain't really Baron Corbin's fault, in my opinion, because it's Vince McMahon, it's Vince McMahon's company, it's not Baron Corbin's company, so Vince McMahon and the rest of the WWE writers and creative team, they're all the blame here, not just Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin was a little bit of the blame, but the rest of it goes to Vince McMahon and the rest of the WWE, you know. Like, on this week on SmackDown, all the McMahon people returned from Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and even Triple H. They said they were going to take over, so hopefully we get some good shows in the coming weeks and coming into 2019, you know, because we're going to need it. Like, they promised some new faces, some new matchups, or whatever, but I don't really know because this week's Raw, it just felt no different than the previous Raws when Baron Corbin was still Raw GM, which he's not Raw GM anymore because he lost his chances, not just at TLC, he lost his chance this week on Monday Night Raw when they put him in a fucking handicap match. It was originally going to be just Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, but Triple H comes out in the middle of the match and says, "Oh, I forgot to tell you that this is a handicap match," and then I think Shane McMahon or whatever comes out and says, "This is a no disqualification," or something like that. So I'm like, wow, y'all's going to make Baron Corbin look like a fucking joke. I actually feel bad for Baron Corbin, and I wouldn't blame him one bit if he left the company very, very soon. I would not blame Baron Corbin because when he was on SmackDown, he was a Money in the Bank winner, but when he tried to cash it in, he failed because of fucking John Cena, of all people, you know. Like Baron Corbin, he failed his cash in last year to a fucking idiot like Jinder Mahal, all because of John Cena, though, if you know what I mean, you know. But yeah, this is my WWE rant, and I just wanted to go in a little bit more detail and give my thoughts on WWE, because WWE, if you want people to watch your fucking company, then straighten the fuck up and put on better matches, better storylines, and better television shows, and book the people the right way, have them on TV, and we would not have any problems here and not having people bitch about it all the time. I mean, I've bitched about not wanting to watch WWE anymore, but actually changed my mind because I like to see what happens on Raw and SmackDown. That's why I watch it every week. And yeah, that's about going to wrap it up for this rant, but I just wanted to go into a little bit of more detail. Better booking needs to happen, better shows, better pay-per-views, better matches, and the superstars that aren't being used right now, they need to be used on TV because it's really fucking bullshit. And I wouldn't hardly blame the people that's not used if they left the company in 2019. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this WWE rant. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bud Dean Langley here. God bless y'all. I'm out. See y'all next time. Peace.